can't remember where it was. Let me just bring my map up. Okay, so I think the plan was to go pretty much north from where I am. There's an industrial zone there, and then also maybe checking out a place called Topoliniki. Let's call it Topo. We're a bit cold. We need food. There's also Cine stock as well. I can hear gunfire, so we're not far from people. Okay. Let's eat something. I have a sewing kit to repair my backpack. Backpack looks a bit ruined. Let's have a look. That's wet and worn. That's wet and worn. That's damaged and wet. They're pristine and damp. Yeah, damaged backpack. I'm going to need to find a sewing kit for that. Okay. North. Which way is north? I'll be that way. No, we'll check that out over there before heading that way. There's also a unique tier zone not far. We got a zombie over there. That's the one, I think. Yeah. I do have a fair amount of gear on me. I could do with going back to base, but my base is miles away. Three, 5, 7. I don't think this takes that. No. All that. No. All that. Right, so got me back. I mean, so far, there's been nothing that isn't in the other Tier 2 and Tier 3 zones. Oh, we got some barns down that way. That may be where we find some nails. So we'll take a look down there. Don't see any zombies. It's very wet at the minute, but we got one zombie right there. Look. Screw it, let's go. I think when you're cold and wet, you burn calories and fluids quicker. I also think it probably wears your clothing quicker as well. Got plenty of something. We're glitching a lot here. I wonder if somebody's already taken over one of these barns like earlier on. Very rarely do I ever find anything decent in any of these barns. Always wellies. So we've got garages down the bottom in there. A small barn there. Big barn there. So we'll check out these on the left first. Don't see any signs of any players anywhere. It's sheet metal. Be way too far for me to carry that back to base. Either people in this server are hoarding loads of stuff, which means it doesn't replenish, or I'm just really unfortunate at finding things. running shoes. A jerry can over half full of gas. I thought I heard gunfire for a second then. This is a random gas zone that we're going to be entering. Four-dial lock. Already got 2 4-dials from my base, so do not need another one. Just one, that could be for me. Then one over there. Yeah, I think they're just for me. We're good to press on. I don't want to do is fire shots and if there is a player in town, let them know where I am. There's a couple of zombies around. Got one in the far, one in front. Mainly we're on the hunt for nails, but we just want to see what loot, what a tier 4 loot zone actually looks like. So far, not overly impressed. What are they? Nope. Gas stove. Don't need a gas stove. I'd love to get a sewing kit to repair my backpack, so that's why we're checking out the house. A smaller backpack. There's just nothing around. Right. Where is everything? Fucking glow stick. It's like, you know, this is supposed to be a tier 4 loot zone. There's nothing different to what you get in a bloody tier 1, tier 2. It must just be down to weapons then, eh? Like, forgive me if that's pointing the obvious out, because I'm new to this game, but... Right, there's just nothing. A battery, you know? I'll take this moment to eat my potato, I think. Okay, so this is Piano House. Got the barn at the back there. A torch? Nope. There's just nothing. Mosin. I see. I just don't. I think I've already got one. I do. Oh no, I have an SK. 239. What does that take? I mean, I've already got enough guns. I think we'll head over to that crane in a minute. We'll check the barn out at the top here. I've got some matches already, but we'll take them. Oh, some more seeds. Fly by will be very happy with that. Need rope. Oh, we don't need a hammer either. Right, we'll head out to this barn and then head over towards where the crane is, over there. We should be able to get a good view on it from here as well to scope it out, see if there's anybody around. And once again, nothing but wellies in this type of barn. Can I climb that? Yep, we can. Beautiful. Okay, got a relic building there with a barn behind it. Got one zombie there. There was something in my left headphone here then. Not entirely sure what it was. It was like a small thud of some kind. Last thing we want is to get taken out and killed when we got the amount of stuff on us that we've currently got. That building might hold some stuff. That was a rumbling. I wonder, was that a helicopter crash? Not sure if there is one nearby. There is a crash landing site nearby. No, we're going to stay on task. We're going to stay on task. Right, let's top up some calories and some fluids at the same time. Let's do that one. I don't see anybody around. I don't see any signs of anybody around, so we're going to make a straight run for the big warehouse. Okay, so all of this is in unique loot tier. So, you never know, we might find something decent. Well, based on what we found in tier 4, I doubt it. Wow, that's a huge glitch. Somebody stashed a load of stuff around here or something? Unless that barn is somebody's base. Can cook there, look. Yeah, we are glitching left, right and centre here. I would not be surprised if we're about to stumble across a base or something. No, it's empty. And I can't see any reason why we're glitching out. Could just be the lag from being on PlayStation, maybe. Okay, farming hoe, and that's it. Less the lags for this building. We've got nothing on ground floor level. Ooh, somebody... Oh no, it's just a load of pallets. Let's climb, see if there's a... Get a better vantage point. See if there's any loot up here. Got half an hour left before F1's on. There's a few zombies around. Not too many. They could all be for me. We got a jerry can there, half full with fuel. Don't come into these areas often, so I don't know where the loot normally is. Check the scaffolding. Is that a head torch? It is. Don't need a head torch. And nothing else. Can hear a zombie around. There just isn't any loot in these relics anyway, is there? Am I just mindlessly running around? I'll go up to the top and see if there's anything there, but... Wind's picking up. A fucking pipe. All of that for a pipe. Alright, so we've got garages down there. That's zombies. 2 runners over there. petrol station, and then the supermarket. And after that, there's quite a big town there. A police station and a church. Alright, well, we'll check out the shed down there and the garages. I mean, I'm not taking the pipe, we'll leave the pipe. Fucking lead pipe. Alright, we'll leave. Oh, no, I don't need to. I was going to say I'll leave my gun and go and stab them, but we should be able to get around them quietly. Like an entrance to this hut's the other side, though. I think we've already got plenty of water. I'll tell you what we'll do, though. We will empty that, because you just never know. And we will, because that one's badly damaged. What the hell was I? That's me pressed. Oh yeah, how was it? Just sounded like it wasn't. It sounded like I was pouring it on the floor then, didn't it? Oh, maybe it's because I was. Hang on. Combine. Doing this the wrong way around, that. Pour. That's what we want to do. Rope. It's not really unique, is it? we'll take this opportunity to steal a potato, I think. A remote detonation unit. Interesting. A detonator receiver meant to arm explosive and trigger their detonation from a safe distance. Alright, so we'll need plastics explosives for that then, won't we? That's a new one for me. We haven't done that yet. That'll work on that. It's going to chuck it down with rain again. It's going to be one of those playthroughs where it's barely dry. Looking sneakers. You know what, if anything, it's been harder to find any loot at all in these zones. And what I have found hasn't been extra special. You know, there's a couple of sheds here, we're not going to miss them out. I saw a zombie. Maybe not. It is going to rain. Oh, I forgot, I've got 20 minutes before F1's on, so we'll keep searching for a little bit. Nails! Yes. Alright. We are a long way from home. 2 boxes of nails. So my plan is to keep advancing the base I've built and just see what we can create. And then hopefully try and get a car in the car tent that I've got. But in all the usual places where the working cars are supposed to spawn, I haven't found any. But I have found somebody else's base that's got 2 cars in it. So, what I'm thinking is, if I can make it to a military base and get a load of grenades, sorry, I'll repeat what I'm saying. If I can find a military base and get a load of grenades, might be able to take the cars from their base, basically raid their base, take them for myself. Right, so we're currently in that shop there. We're going to head... Oh, we are a long way now. Hang on. Let me get somewhere safe. Safe. So, we come out of this. There'll be a house at the end of that road. Down there. Out there. Carnival mask. Lovely. Look at that. I think that's what I need. 76239. No. 76239. Yeah, we'll take them. What does that hold? 308, that's not anything that we've got. Right, so we're currently here at the carnival. When I get into a house before we exit, there should be some houses down there. Oh, zombie. Right, where we are here is still outside of the random nuke zone. So this house will have to do, I think, for now. Good enough place as any, I think. Just shut the door. I mean, all there is a cowboy hat. My stick doesn't work properly. It's got a bit of stick drift. Yeah, I've just seen how many zombies were around. We're good. Matches. Saw. Ideally looking for a sewing kit, because I know I've got my clothes a bit worn and a bit ragged at the minute. So before I log out, I would like to repair them. I've got 9 minutes yet. I do think that takes 380 ACPs. Where is it? That one there. It does. We'll take them. Screwdriver. I don't need a screwdriver. We're in these apple trees at the minute. Let's head this way, still staying outside of the random nuke zone. Because I don't want to spawn back in and the area be nuked, you know. That'd be extremely unlucky. I got an empty bottle. No sewing kit though. So we got the school on the left. We can go in this one still. This isn't inside the nuke zone, I don't believe. We've got two zombies on the right there. Alright, we are going to exit in this house, I think. With a cowboy hat. It's so kit, yes. Right, let's go upstairs. We'll do some repairs. And then we'll exit. Okay, so sewing kit. Okay, that's more like it. Let's empty those out. Beautiful. Alright, I think that I've got 2 full bottles of water, 3, in fact my canteen as well. I've got 2 boxes of nails. You know what? I mean, I've got space for grenades, I can drop all them and get grenades. If we find any. But I think we're going to exit here. So we're in a house. We are in Novaya Petrovka at the minute, and we're in a house just outside the nuke zone. There is water in the centre, there's a police station. More barns further north, but I think it's time. What we do is we head back to our camp, go by Ratnoy, and then head south from there, I think. Yeah, there's a small military base and barn, Zaporudnoy, so we'll head that way. Cool, alright. Well, join me in about an hour for some more. Thanks for watching.